Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do my second fall tutorial, and I had actually posted an Instagram picture with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and the Lorac Pro palette, and I had asked like which one do you guys want to see first. I was probably gonna do both, but I was like, I don't know which one I want to do first, and the first person said Too Faced. I was like, alright, let's do this, because I was like about to start filming, but then a bunch of people later said Lorac Pro, and I was totally gonna do it. So today, if you guys don't have the palette, the Lorac Pro palette, or especially for those of you who do already have it, and maybe kind of, you know, maybe put it away for a bit because all these other palettes have come into your life, for those of you who don't have it, I would definitely say pick up this palette. This palette is great. You get about 8 matte shadows on the top, and you get 8 shimmer shadows. All these colors are really, really beautiful. This is a great starter palette. If you have no palettes, I would definitely pick this up. If you want a palette to, you know, do for day to night, to glam, to, you know, something more chill, relaxing, this is a palette. Like this, I always go back to this palette. Even if I put it off, I put it away, I always come back to this. This is definitely worth the price. I love that it's so slim, it's travel friendly. If you could only choose one palette, honestly, these are actually my two main palettes, the Lorac Pro and the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. They're one of the ones that when I was kind of rating palettes, I was like, honestly, I think these are two great buys. You can do your neutral every days, and then you can even, they have colors that you can kind of glam it up a little bit. So today I did this tutorial, and I actually did 2 lips for you guys because I know a lot of the fall lips, people love the burgundies, the really deep lip colors, but then there are those of you who haven't gotten to that point yet. You might prefer your nude lips. So I actually did 2 lip options. This first one, and they're both NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. They just happen to be this way because for sure I know I wanted to use NYX Copenhagen. I love, love, love this color. And then I did a nude color for those of you who maybe don't want to do a dark lip, or maybe, hey, if you want to do a nude one and then switch it up. Either way, there's an option for both of you. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So first I'm going to start off with priming my eyes with MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Then I'm going to go ahead and set that with this cream color, any light color. Then I'm going to go in with the Sonia Kashuk Fluffy Brush and use that taupe color, very well used taupe color, and use that to as my transition shade, and put that a little bit above the crease and blending that out using circles, windshield wiper motions, but really buffing and blending that color into my crease. Then I'm going to take a Sigma E25 blending brush and take that sable color, and I'm going to put that one right directly into my crease. So I'm just going to go back and forth at windshield wiper, and if I want to blow it out, then that's kind of when I go in circular motions to kind of blend that in with that taupe color. So just a little bit of back and forth, and you can add as much color as you want to add a little bit more intensity. Then with the MAC 242 brush, this is a synthetic brush, and I wanted to use this to pack on that gold color. So I'm going to put this right into the center of the lid, because then I'm going to transition it out and blend it in with some of the other colors. I'm going to go in with that same brush, flip it to the other side, and use that garnet color, which is like a coppery orange type. And I'm going to put this out into the outer edge, and I even added some MAC Fix Plus just to intensify these colors. And then I'm going to go in with that light bronze color, and I'm going to put this and kind of blend it in with that gold kind of in the inner edge. So I'm using this, I'm going back and forth and adding these colors, transitioning them into each other, blending them together, packing them just a little bit of extra until I get it to the intensity and to the blendability that I want. Then I'm going to go back in with that Sigma E25 and just blend the tops of those colors together. Then don't forget to just go back in with that Sonia Kashuk Fluffy Brush and blend and blow everything out. Then I'm going to go in with a Makeup Geek Outer V brush, and I'm just going to pack that espresso color right into my outer V. And just kind of pack and blend to the intensity that I want, and I'm just keeping it out and creating kind of like a V shape. Then here I'm taking a clean blending brush and just blending that espresso color out and into the other colors. Then I'm going to go in with a makeup wipe just to help clean out all of my edges. I kind of like using this, or you can do concealer, whichever one you choose, but if you're a little bit messy, this technique works. Then I'm going to go in with MAC's Strobe Cream just to add a little bit of luminosity to my skin. Seeing as though the Revlon's good for dry skin, but this will give me some of that glow underneath that. And the foundation I'm going to go in with is the Revlon Color Stay, and I'm in the color Sand Beige. And I'm just going to go in with the Beauty Blender and blend all of that out. Then I'm going to go in with the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. This is like a orange shade. I tried one a little bit darker this time. I think this is the one deep, but I feel like it's not deep enough for deep skin tones. And I'm just using a Real Technique brush just to kind of blend that out underneath my eyes, and then going in with the Beauty Blender just to further diffuse that color out, so that when I go in with my NYX HD Concealer, it's not too much product layered on top of product. So I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes, and then down the bridge of my nose and my forehead, and then my chin, and on top of my lip, any areas I want to highlight. This concealer isn't, maybe just a shade lighter, not 2 shades lighter. And then I'll go in with my Beauty Blender and blend everything out. If you want to blend out concealer really quickly, I would highly suggest a sponge. So either Beauty Blender or the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Set my under eyes, I'm going to use the NYX HD Finishing Powder, and this is the yellow color. And I'm just going to use an e.l.f., I want to say it's like a pointed blending brush. I think this is only $3 or $6. And I'm going to go back in with a pencil brush by Morphe in that taupe color, and just put this right underneath my lower lash line just to kind of blend that color out. Then I'm going to go in with a flathead brush and go in with that espresso color, and just use this to kind of tap underneath my lower lash line and kind of define it with a darker color. And then I'm even going to go back in after that with my pencil brush. You can add a little bit more product, and then I'm just going to go ahead and diffuse that color. Then I'm going to take the MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the color Medium, and this is a Real Techniques blush brush, but I actually prefer to use this as a powder brush just to help set that foundation and preparation for bronzer. And I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown bronzer in the color Golden Light. They have a deeper shade, but this is just the one that happens to work for my skin tone. And with that, I'm using the Sigma F40 brush to kind of use this to kind of warm up the skin a little bit, give us back a little bit of color. Then I'm going to go with the NYX HD Blush in the color Taupe, which is a great contouring shade. And I'm going to just use that Sonia Kashuk type of flathead brush just to kind of add that for more definition on the cheeks and underneath the chin. And then going back in with that Sigma brush to kind of blend everything out, so I don't have a harsh, you know, kind of cheekbone lines, but more defined cheekbone lines. Then I'm going to go back in with that e.l.f. brush and that NYX Yellow HD powder just to kind of clean up underneath the cheekbones. And to blend everything out, I'm just going to go back in with that Real Techniques blush brush just to buff everything out and blend it together. Blush, I'm going to use MAC's Melba, which is a really nice peachy neutral shade, and I'm going to be using the Sigma F05 brush. This is actually a contouring brush, but I much prefer this for blush, and you can use brushes for whatever you want, multi-use brushes. Then I'm going to take the Wet n Wild, this is a highlights in the color Hollywood Boulevard, and I'm just going to use my Morphe F01 brush to highlight my face. Tops of my cheekbones and then the bridge of my nose, a little bit above my eyebrow, anywhere you wish to highlight. Then I'm going to go ahead with that Nude shade, and this is just like a Sonia Kashuk shader brush, and I'm going to use that underneath my brow bone and the inner corners of my eyes to highlight. To line my lips, I'm going to use the Jordana lip liner in the color Tawny. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips as well as fill them in. Then I'm going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the color Zurich. I'm going to use this to fill in my lips. This is a great option, everyday option for those of you who want a nude with some peachy tones in there. And for this look in general, if you don't want to go too crazy, I hope you guys enjoyed the nude lip. But for those of you who are a little bit more bold and like your deep vampy lip, I have something for you. I'm using the Rimmel lip liner in the color Cherry Kiss, and I'm using that, and this one I'm just going to line my lips with. I'm not going to fill them in. Then I'm going to take the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Copenhagen, and it's coming out a little bit more burgundy on camera. It has a little bit more of the purple pinks in there. Regardless, it's a really, really beautiful color, so if you don't have this for the fall, I would definitely get it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.